Welcome to another episode of Hypoghettocally Speaking. I'm one of your hosts, A.O.B. Here for another week.
And I'm back. It's Vic for president. The polls are open.
Look, welcome back.
Appreciate it.
Maxine checking in, baby.
It's your girl, I am Sweetie.
Daddy, that's not usually the voice you use. It was real seductive.
Well,
Just nigga.
I'm feeling a little sexy today, so
out the gate.
you gonna get what you get tonight.
Baby boy.
All right, so usually I start off with the mental health check, man. So how was your week? How's everybody? How's
I'm
everything
motherfucking
going?
tired.
Okay, I can respect it.
Motherfucking tired.
All right,
Yeah, grown people be tired as fuck nowadays.
Daddy.
Shit. Just tired.
Tired?
You know.
Oh, amazing.
Oh shit.
That's good.
Okay.
She got some new dick.
Oh whoa.
He might not be lying.
See?
Okay,
Yeah.
when we gonna go on
She
to the
did deny
hypothetical.
it.
I
So-
never said I did, though.
But
So-
she
Said
never
you did.
denied.
You didn't confirm
no,
or
I
deny.
didn't. But no, it's just.
But you did.
There's some good things happening in my life right now. you know?
Okay.
It's a special person out
We'll
there.
talk after the show.
Oh.
Look,
Oh, the fuck it. Okay, look.
we'll talk after the show.
All
Cause
right, that's cool. Week was long. A lot of late nights, but
Your week was weekend.
a lot of money spent, but we straight. All right, so first and foremost, I want to send my condolences to the parents and the family and the mother of Mr. Tyreek. Anybody seen the police officers who brutally murdered him and beat him like it was a gang initiation? We just want to send our condolences, R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? And we hope we can get past that and not have to see this on Facebook every couple months.
Yeah.
So I want to start off with that. But let's go straight into the hypothetical. So I'm trying to. It's the cameraman, guys.
Yeah.
My bad, because he over here doing.
I was trying to just not do
trying to
nothing.
ignore him.
You know what I'm
Nothing.
But so the hypothetical
sick
this
his
week
ass.
is if you had to, not if you want to. Yo, what's up, bro?
Let him ride. Go ahead.
If you had to be, not wanted to be, but had to be the opposite sex for 24 hours, but you could be anybody from the opposite sex, who would you be and why?
I'm gonna go with Obama.
That's not what I thought your choice was going to be. And the reason why you want to be Obama.
Why you didn't think that was gonna be my choice? We're gonna start there.
Well, I didn't think you really cared about a guy like Obama.
That's exactly why I want to be him. Cause he's like, I can't say, I don't know him like really real life, so I can't say he gives off real energy. But what he shows us is real. Even like the conversations that Michelle have about their relationships are real. You know what I'm saying? Like they go through real shit and they still together as real people. So I can appreciate this shit, like still being able to be real through it. The bullshit he was going through and the shit that he was going through and trying to control the shit, the people, you know what I'm saying? Like just even, because you don't get into politics really knowing that, all right, I'm supposed to have the upper hand, but I don't. Bitch, I still got to go lay up with my wife and take care of my daughters. You know what I'm saying? Shit like this. So like, yeah, I could do Obama.
Okay, Daddy, that was a good answer.
Thank you.
And you explained it very well, sweetie.
I'm going to go with Will Smith.
Okay. That's toxic. Why are we going with Willie Will? Is it so you can slap Jada?
No.
Damn.
That's
But
what
I
you
actually,
Yes.
I actually just want to know, like, the more in-depth story. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's deeper than what we see.
So
and
you
what
want to
we
be
know.
Will Smith to get gossip?
Yes, like.
Get
She
the
want
tea.
the
But I like him
She wants
period
to see.
overall as a person. Like I wouldn't want to be him in a movie. Like the way he act, I love Will Smith. I ain't gonna lie, he's probably one of my favorite actors.
I was about to say, goddamn.
Okay.
But yeah, Will Smith for sure. And I probably would slap the fuck out of Jada. But
Appreciate that.
yeah,
Appreciate that.
Yeah, because I mean, Will Smith, you got to think about it. Will Smith and Jada been doing this
I
shit.
just
This shit
feel
ain't
like-
new.
yeah,
but
I
they
ju-
just put it out there and now we know they business. So now it make you be like, well,
not
fuck,
even
Will,
just
what?
that. I just feel like he took so much public embarrassment from his wife. Like Ain't no way in hell. I'm sorry.
But that's what I'm saying, because that's not
as
like
a woman, you should never
they did not
disrespect
have
your-
that conversation though. That's the thing.
But
We see they have a lot of
shouldn't even-
conversations.
It shouldn't even
Well, he allowed
have
that.
reached the public.
He allowed that.
It don't
That's why-
matter. As a woman, you don't
He
embarrass
allowed
your
that.
man.
So that's why
as
it's
a
good. Go
woman.
ahead, have that be will for a day, so I can have that conversation and figure out where the fuck his
How you
mind
know
is.
he didn't have that
because you say
conversation?
no. That's what I'm telling her. But she said it don't matter. It don't matter to you because you're not Will. But as Will, they had this conversation. She been doing red table talk before she literally started putting their business on them motherfucker. So it's like between that and this, and even when he slapped Chris Rock for protection of her or whatever, they have them conversations. You can tell because of the energy that he giving off behind his wife. So they had them conversations, but I just want to figure out where they had them conversations at, and shit just is playing out where
her energy ain't say they had a conversation.
He's the
A scapegoat.
like he's the one that's on the not back burner, but like he's the one being
Like, he takes the most punches.
Yeah, he being looked at differently, like all the way differently. Like you looking at Will, you don't even think about Jada no more. You know what I'm saying? The situation.
So Vic,
Death.
bro, that's not an option, bro.
Bro, I don't have an
That's
answer for
not an option.
You had too
fam.
much time.
I don't have an answer for you.
Well,
I never thought about it.
That's not a bubble
Neither
on his
have I,
skin
bro.
tone.
So, but I don't know. You already knew the question before you got here, so you had time
Yeah,
to think
right.
about it. You just sprung this on me now. No, no.
Like no
I can give you a
jurisdiction.
little time.
All the time you can give
You
me,
can,
it really don't matter.
answer it at the end of the show.
All right.
Yeah,
It will
you
be
got
death.
it. We need an answer.
Bro, you can't pick
You
that,
gotta-
bro. We
not
always
answer
tell the
me.
guests on here, you can't, like, you gotta stay in the parameters.
I don't have an answer. I really don't.
So there was no woman that you would want to be.
No.
First off, let me
I'm
start.
gonna give him
First
Caitlyn
off,
Jenner since he
let-
don't want to be nobody.
First
You
off,
said
whoa.
What you said?
I'm gonna give him Caitlyn Jenner since he don't want to be
You can't
nobody.
give him more. First off, let me say this.
That was fucked up.
It is. I also never want to be a woman. So it was a hard question. But I thought because we were supposed to have other young ladies on here that I would get different kind of answers. You know what I'm saying? But that didn't happen. I thought it would never get to me. But now because it's four of us, it's got to me.
It's here.
So I picked Patty LaBelle. All right? She make a good ass pie. She lived a long time. And she
Been all on the damn computer. I wasn't expecting that. Let me say she make a good
She make a good ass
She make a good ass pie.
We just gonna
she
be
lived
real
a
about
long
this
time. She can sing like a motherfucker and she rich. I mean, I can't lose. I'm only there for 24 hours. And then if I learn the recipe, we up. Mm-hmm. All right. So that's my answer.
The recipe on the back of the box.
Nah, I just
No,
say the
at home
ingredients.
recipe. You
I didn't
know
know
the
how she
real-
making it at the crib.
When you really put that joint in the oven for
at the
yourself.
crib. So, usually I go into the big topic, but I'm gonna let Vic do it since he hasn't been here for a while, and it's actually his topic, not mine.
Yeah, so this past weekend I went to a birthday dinner and was talking to some people, which was supposed to be here today, but they're not. And we got into a conversation was going back and forth,
Debate.
and she made the comment that all good dick is toxic.
Okay.
We touch bases
was
on
that?
we touch
My phone was upset with the bullshit.
we touch bases on that. Is you done with your question? Your statement?
Go ahead, go for it.
Nah. I mean, I was just making sure. But I think we kind of touched bases on it. Well, I did in an old little, segment or whatever. But for me, yes.
Why?
Hey, okay. No, do you think?
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna just put it in the. I can't say recent because it's still old. It's like 2 years old. But the most recent situation where I had where it was like good dick came with it, it was all bullshit behind. Like he was.
I don't mean to cut you off, but she said all good dick is toxic.
That's
Not
what I
just-
was about to.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, I can't say all good dick is toxic, but when they say 1 out of 10, that's what they mean, toxic.
But I
So you got
understand.
one nigga that ain't toxic and the other 9 is.
Ashley.
But it's just like the toxic and people don't. Well, it's toxic because the nigga had me slicing his tires.
Man.
Toxic, and it was toxic because in the beginning, like he put on this front, like even my mama, like my mom at the point now, she like I ain't meeting no niggas unless you like for real, because it's like with him, like he put on a whole show, like taking care of me, my daughter, conversations with my mama, this and that, like. I be talking about the OnlyFans, like shit, we was damn near on that shit, but it was just like all of that came from like his narcissism. I'm gonna say that because it was more so of a control thing. So he thought that he was gonna be able to control me from all of the situations he was putting me in that I wanted to be in, but then the other situations that he was putting me in that I didn't want to be in. So toxic.
Okay,
I know a nigga that fucked me good and he know he ain't really trying to be with me. Toxic.
So you saying that all good dick is toxic?
1 out of 10.
No. The question was all good dick.
I'm gonna say all. I'm gonna say all because it's majority. So I'm gonna say all.
Do you have anything to say about that?
I disagree, but I want to hear what y'all got to say first.
No, go.
Why you disagree? Now we want to hear that too. Because they trying to piggyback off both our answers.
No, I'm not because
I want to see why you disagree.
Oddly enough, I'm finna agree with you, but go.
I disagree because I just feel like it come down to self-accountability at the end of the day. Yes, men do shit that'll make us want to act out or act crazy or put us in certain situations we don't want to be in, or just in general just make us feel like we gotta act crazy. But it's like Vic said earlier, if you see something that say toxic, why keep fucking with it? Leave it alone.
Mm-hmm.
It's that simple. And I ain't even gonna say it's that simple because I've been there.
It's not simple.
I've been there. It's not that simple. Sometimes a nigga had you so wrapped around
from the dick.
Finger.
From the dick.
Not even just that. Me personally, I've never had dick that has made me act toxic.
And
my
that's
toxicity came from actions, words.
So you saying you're
and
toxic?
I'm toxic. I can be, yes.
Or are you saying you never had good dick? Which one?
No, I've had good dick. I don't feel like it's sex that makes you toxic. I feel like it's either you or it's that person that you're letting control the things that you do. Period.
Well, you do know that arguing with somebody over maybe like their response or
I don't argue.
how they.
Not no more. I've gotten
when
to the
you
point where
stop
I don't argue.
I
I don't argue.
was on the same time. I was like, since when?
I don't argue. I'm sorry. I've been like over that for the past like 2 months now. I will not argue.
Okay, you've been working on it. Okay,
I
so
don't
say
argue.
That.
No, at this point, I do not argue at all. Like I've literally just almost got into an argument and I shut the shit down
with
and
you
walked away.
progressing, it's still something that's gonna still take you back. So
No,
that's
I
a part of
doubt
it.
it. I'm
So
over it.
hold on,
I'm over it.
So you say all good dick is not toxic?
No.
And you say it is. And you say it is because of what?
The toxicity. Yeah, really the toxic comes from if you just fucking, it's okay to just fuck. I don't know if men know that to say that they just want to fuck or they just want some pussy. They just want to have a good time.
There might be girls that are down with it though.
I got a nigga that told me that in high school, and honestly, I respected that shit, and we still cool because let's be real, who want to be lied to as a female? Just like y'all asked, would you rather fuck with a gay dude or somebody that's cheating? Don't nobody want to worry about being cheated on all the time. Last week. But don't nobody want to be worried about being cheated on.
Surprisingly, they all picked gay guy. They used to be gay. Surprisingly, all the women picked that.
We're going to run that back in a minute.
Yeah, because...
So, you made me lose train of thought.
I'm sorry.
No, you good. You good.
Wait.
What I was about to say?
Well, I know what I was about to say.
Go ahead.
All right, well, I can, like Vic say, I can only discuss myself. All right? I can think about my toxic days. And I feel like I throw good dick now. But I feel like it was phenomenal dick when I was more toxic. All right? Let me put that out there. I just feel like because I had no care in the fucking world.
Yeah.
It was just like, if this motherfucker stopped talking to me, oh the fuck well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm showing out every time because this may be the last time I get this pussy. So
I want you to remember it so I always have that door open to go get that pussy.
yeah, and I'm going to try to keep this door open and be toxic as possible. Tell her I don't want her. Tell her I don't like her. Tell her fuck her. All this other shit. Knowing I plan on trying to fuck later.
I feel like that's toxic. I feel like telling the bitch that you like her is toxic. And you
All
don't
of
like
that
her.
is toxic.
What?
You don't,
Like I see when you said telling her like I don't want you, like I don't like you. I don't feel like that's toxic. I feel like if a nigga told me that, that's giving me clear indication.
it's
that you
toxic
don't like me.
when
I feel
somebody
like,
tell you they don't like you, but they gonna come and fuck you. That's where the toxic come in.
that I don't like you, but I still called you.
But I ain't gonna lie.
So
But if you
that's
say
what I'm
something
about
like
to
that
I
to me,
still
I'm
called.
not.
I still called you.
I'm not.
Definition
Right.
of toxic. What makes a man toxic?
That what
A
he
woman.
for me,
Oh, yeah, for
what
a
he
woman.
just
I
what he
definitely
just said
answer
for one, what make you toxic is knowing that, like you said, the best dick. So we know the best dick don't mean you just fucking me how You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
on some
because
a
I want
basic
people to
level all
understand,
the time.
like,
It's not a basic
good,
level.
Good dick ain't just dick, right? Like
Yes,
that
it's
toxic
not.
part come with like a lot of
Something
a lot
more.
of mind
Learning
fucking.
my body.
It's like that, and you mind fucking her the entire time.
Oh,
Before you get to that,
what
I'm
is
actually
the
fucking her.
definition of toxic to you, women?
Oh yeah, one.
But yeah, look, I forgot my train of thought that fast. Where I was at.
Yeah, because we was going off rails. I was trying to get back.
Nah, it was for one based off what he said, and then two, like I said, it's just the aspect of a nigga that's giving good dick. He putting more work in. So when I say good dick, I mean somebody that's gonna eat my pussy and know how I'm doing it, and I'm not telling them that. That's gonna fuck me and move me to the next room, and I don't have to tell them that. So like shit like that, a nigga that's gonna kiss you and caress your body and take that time out, because I done had niggas do that and they know they not trying to
I feel
be
like
with you.
having
Like
not having
making
pure
love
intentions.
You
Not
yeah.
having pure intentions is toxic. Period. If you know
That's
your
what-
intent
that's the
on talking to somebody is not
Just
pure,
pussy.
at that point it's toxic because that's all it's gonna lead to. It's just gonna lead to bullshit. If you know from the jump,
I'm
you
saying
just
the
came here to
female
fuck.
aspect. Why you?
What if you tell the truth though?
It does
Tell
not
the truth.
matter.
Tell the truth about what?
What if he came to fuck, but he say I came to fuck?
Then at that point we have an
I'm saying,
understanding.
is he
It can-
toxic still?
But
he
I
told
feel-
the truth.
I feel like if you're honest from the jump, as that would then put the female as the placeholder of toxic if she lets it be that.
Yes,
Period. Point
it
blank.
is.
Only for the
I'ma
simple
be
fact that
real.
he came and he told
So,
you what it
9
was.
times out of
I'm glad
10
you
it's
said that.
females. 9 times out of 10 it's
Yes,
females.
a
That,
lot of them don't
that
have
make it
self-accountability.
toxic sometimes.
Okay, see,
It's nine times out of
This
10
is a
it's females
difference,
that make it toxic.
sweetie.
And it make it toxic because yes, you did say you was only trying to fuck me, but sometimes you don't know what kind of dick you just gave me that night, my nigga. And
Yeah, but it's-
I heard what you said, but I'm not hearing that shit no more.
It's under your
my
control,
dick, I mean your
though.
dick is plugging my ears, bro. So that's why females' energy change. Like, but that be why females' energy change.
So-
I can't say just that, but like sex always be like, oh, he fucked me like this. That nigga was kissing me
But you
while I
can't
was
go
coming.
into that shit thinking that the dick just done lame.
Well, you
gonna know you ain't
but
just.
not them, but like men go through that. So yeah, you can say that, but realistically speaking, that's not the thing. That's why right now I'm not fucking. I'm just not having sex because regardless of if I do take. We talked about the 90-day rule or whatever last time, but it's like if I do take 90 days to get to know you and then we do have sex, shit, that's only gonna heighten my feelings off rip. And you fucking me good, yeah, you can tell me I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying, kind of figure out the ropes of things. But once people start having sex, shit changes in people's mind. The feelings change. Whether a nigga fuck you and he be like, yeah, this was cool, I just got my nut off. Well, that's when niggas go ghosting for a couple hours for no unnecessary reason. When we was just talking before I gave you the pussy, well, that wasn't the one he was trying to keep. Or when bitches
don't know,
saw
there
your
was
phone
I
up
got-
after fucking you.
Go ahead,
I just got something to say because there was a situation like that where this dude.
You about to tell a story?
Nah. I'm not finna tell no story, but I was talking to this dude and I had it on my mind that I wanted to fuck him, and I knew that he wanted to fuck me too, but I didn't know I was getting myself into. You feel me? So I went over there and I did his hair. That's how I got in the door. He texted me and was like, "Come do my hair." So I'm like, "Bet," but I knew what my intentions was. So I went over there and we fucked and the shit was amazing. And the next morning when I woke up, I was like, I don't even feel no type of way because my homegirl was with me. She was talking to his partner. So I'm like, I don't even feel no kind of way. And I was just sitting there thinking like, I can't keep talking to this man. I'm gonna leave him alone. And from that day forward, I left him the fuck alone. Ain't talked to him, ain't hit him up.
Why?
Only for the simple fact that I knew if I kept doing it, it was gonna be bad. It was going to
But
be
that's
bad.
exactly, okay,
So,
that's
hold
the
on.
point I was trying to prove right there.
I got a question. So, y'all think every piece of good dick is toxic? Y'all don't ever think that the caliber of nigga y'all talking to is toxic?
That's what
Definitely.
I was saying.
So,
If a nigga come tell you I just want to fuck.
Hold on. So how does that equate to every piece of good dick?
Well,
is
you
toxic?
asked me the question,
don't
so I
think
can
that.
only give you the dick about. I said the dick about.
No, but
I can only
hear me
give you
out.
an answer based off the dick that I done had. And
Touche.
That's a crazy sentence.
Touche. Yeah, I get you that.
that's
I get
all.
that.
So like,
I get that.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, if I could, I'd go all the way back to high school
Shoot.
when I had the first nigga that I was really in love with, really fucking on and shit. Like, I go all the way back to there, and that'll be who I'm with and who I'm fucking on. Cause now this shit just
So do y'all feel like y'all play a part in that toxic
yes, you
toxicity?
yes
I couldn't get that shit out.
yeah. You heard me say it.
So what's the percentage of y'all playing y'all part?
9 1 out of 10.
It's some pussy out there that's toxic.
It is. Hold on. We gonna get to that. I'm gonna bring it all the way around.
Okay.
So, where y'all play?
Say,
feel?
ask the question one more
So,
time.
what's the percentage?
Let's be real.
Y'all-
I'm
contributing
gonna
in
be
the
real.
situation or
No, in the situation.
oh, it just depends. It really just depends on the situation. It could be 100% or it could be 50%.
I'm
I
gonna be
feel
real.
like
I'm a one that you fuck me, I'll create the toxic.
So I'm
I
gonna
like
give,
the honesty.
Yeah, that's
I
real.
can tell.
that's why I said
and
that.
not
but
to
I'm-
create, but like it's just to like when you have sex with me, I feel like they open up a different feeling for me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm not having sex now. I'm moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
It's because it opens up a different feeling connection for me. That
I feel
men
like I've
ain't
learned
trying
to
to
block
understand
shit.
if they not trying to understand it. And me being a female, I can't knock that because some men ain't ready. But at the same time, you know what you're supposed to do? Stop having sex. You know what I'm saying? Until you feel like somebody once we have sex and I call you 5 times maybe and you ain't answering, you might be able to understand it because you got a whiff of the crazy before we had sex. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't trying to open up no surprises.
So
We
you're
go
at
from-
90%. Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's a big fucking percentage.
That's a big ass percentage.
Oh,
So-
a female's toxic or what?
Yeah.
Wait.
What?
Oh, with
Well,
me?
your contributing part of
Oh,
the
no.
toxicity.
I ain't gonna say 90. At this point, I'm gonna honestly say 50-50 because I'm gonna be very vocal now because I know how I'm going to
That's
feel.
why I say it just depends on the situation. It could be 50%. It could be 100%. It could be 100% on you that you let it go that far. It could be 50% that you just feeding into the shit that the nigga gave you.
And it do
So
be-
I'm gonna give y'all a piece of game real quick. A man is only gonna take what he's allowed and what he's given.
That's
Always.
You feel me? So if y'all, this is, I'm not talking about y'all, but the conversation I had with the young lady, well, she's not young, but the lady that I was talking to, she was feeding into the bullshit, right? So it's like, you saying this nigga toxic, but you giving him that. He gonna do what he gonna do because he's allowed to do whatever he wanna do and then fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So how is,
I feel like you can't call a nigga toxic if you're being toxic too. Because
Yes.
at that point you're delusional.
I mean, you can because you can see it in him, but you're not seeing
Yes.
it in yourself.
I'm
but
gonna
at the
be
end of the day,
yeah.
self-accountability,
Yeah.
it has to be
but
there.
just because you call somebody toxic and you don't see it in yourself, that means you blind. Mm-hmm. Like you gotta know what you putting in.
You might be more toxic than he's
Or
been.
you really arrogant.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say really what it is when a man lead with toxicity, which I can't say not. He do a lot, but
But sometimes
Sometimes
I
they
don't think that's the case,
do.
though. Because sometimes a nigga come in telling you,
yes,
ABC
I
and
can
D.
understand
and
it. Look,
then you still, or not you personally, but women still
no,
like
no,
go crazy,
and
even though this nigga
sometimes,
told you
but look, sometimes
this is what it
men,
is.
sometimes men
said.
do that too, though. That's why I was referring
Do
to.
it.
I go live never like
Because like it
But
was
have a
on front
nigga,
line.
nah,
Many
a
years ago.
nigga tell you he don't want a relationship or something, but his actions is kind of showing different.
I get that because many years ago it was a young lady.
And I didn't know you
told her
needed a
multiple
home.
times, look, baby, I don't want to be with you. I told her that daily. That just made it worse.
Can
what,
I
that
tell
didn't
you?
want to be with?
Yeah, the fact that I didn't want to be with her made it
she
worse.
wanted what she couldn't have.
And the
I feel
toxic,
like there's a difference
the,
between toxic and
but
psycho.
that's the
It's a thin line. It's a thin line.
that's what I was about to say. That's where the toxic might come in at because us as people need to know who we need to keep fucking with and stop fucking with. Because if you have to
the
keep
best
telling
thing.
somebody you don't want to be with them and somebody keep telling you they want to be with you, guess what they mean? You need to leave because both of y'all being toxic. But that's why I say that's
Yeah,
where
like
the
I just
toxic
found myself
comes
being
in
toxic the
from.
other day.
I got a question.
Oh, I'm finna say I got a question.
I got a story actually, and this is gonna lead to a question. Well, first, my question is: am I wrong?
Okay.
Y'all answer this after I tell y'all the story. So I was fucking with somebody, right?
Go ahead, pull up.
And she was at my house all the time. We was fucking. We were fucking. And she was like, I was like, so what we doing? You know what I mean? You in my spot all the time. Like, if we went for a minute, I was like, all right, that's cool. But you in my spot all the time. Bitch, if I see you with a nigga, I'm going to be upset. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hit you upside your head because you at my spot. So what we doing? Oh, we just fucking? I was like, you sure? I asked like 3 weeks in a row.
After
We
her
just
being
fucking.
there,
Huh?
she was at your spot.
She
too?
asked you or you asked her.
I
Or we
asked
just
her.
fuck.
No, I say, so what we doing? Like, cause my thing is, you in my shit like this every day. I wouldn't chill. I would
Like
just
at
chill
your
and shit.
highs?
Yeah.
I feel like that's first red flag right there.
Bringing me food.
She not
and
just
shit.
fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
now I'm like, okay, so you trying to
Bitch,
be
you
with
tryna
me?
be with me?
Or we just fucking?
Or we just fucking.
So
I
she
need to understand.
she keeps saying, oh, we just fucking. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
bet.
No,
so in
we're
my
not.
head, we just fucking. So when I find somebody else to fuck, you out the door. Because at this point, it's like, I don't want to be that nigga that be charging you up because, you fucking with another nigga and shit. You're not finna be in my house. You're in my house every day, but you sitting here texting another nigga.
It don't make
about to go on a
sense.
date with this nigga and shit. We ain't got no time.
Planning your day for when you leave my house.
Can't do it. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna do that shit.
Yeah, like nobody wants to go through that.
Yeah, so I did that. I moved on. And I told her, you can stop
And no,
coming
you're not
coming
wrong.
around. You know what I'm saying?
And no, you're not
The
wrong.
motherfucker just went up and down. Oh, you did me wrong. You did me that. Nah, bitch.
Yeah.
I gave you the opportunity. Like, yeah, I want to be with you.
Be real.
Motherfuckers don't know how to be real with their damn self. I feel like if somebody come with clear intentions, which I feel like that's clear intentions of you asking her what it was gonna be, that way you knew how to move, and she still like try to play. I feel like she was trying to play it cool. That's what I feel like when she knew deep down inside of her soul and her
She wanted
and
to be
her
with you.
vagina bones that was clenching when
I
you was
ain't
next
vagina
to her.
had bones.
Neither did I. That's new.
Her coochie,
That's new. You know what I'm
her
saying?
coochie, whatever.
Apparently,
her
vagina got bones.
How many
clit-
bones got 32?
It's like
However
a
many
wishbone.
bones-
Can you pull the door and make a wish?
How many bones hers had at the time when you was sitting next to her? She knew. She knew that she wanted to be more than just fuck buddies with you. So
Okay.
I don't feel like you was wrong. I feel like you did what you had to do.
I love everything about what she said.
I'm just,
Especially the coochie bone.
I'm just
I
saying,
already
like,
know coochie head bones.
if I go up to a nigga and I be like, I just want to fuck you, and he moves on,
But see, that was the
I
thing.
just want to fuck.
You and my close
intention was to
friends.
fuck. I mean,
We fucking.
I am-
When
we
I'm
fucking,
done,
we
I'm done.
fucked.
I am definitely the
mission
closest
accomplished.
because you told me I couldn't leave.
But you saying I had posted I basically was saying I wasn't gonna have sex
Yes, I
again or whatever. And it's just like, what did you just say? I'm mad I lost my train of thought.
What?
You just say? The last thing you said, fuck.
What? Her having clear intentions on her wanting to just fuck.
All right. Oh, so with that being said,
Came right on
what
back.
I was saying was a lot of dudes be in my DMs and they basically be saying like they want to fuck, like the whole topic of the toxic and whatever. And I'm just like, it be cool. Like that's literally what y'all think in y'all head, that y'all can just go get some pussy, just like how females think that they the one fucking a nigga because in their head they want to go fuck him and he hits you up to fuck. But you think, oh, well, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like how that whole thing go. Because at the end of the day, the nigga still gonna be the one that got the pussy, whether you want it or not.
Can I ask you a question? Do you feel
Sweetie,
like?
I had
I
some
like
questions.
this.
What do you think?
No, I just want to see like how
I'm
she
over
feel
here
about it
doing
because I
me,
know
so
how I
don't-
feel about it.
don't
Do you
mind me.
feel like?
I'm gonna be
Do you feel like your
toxic
feelings are different when you have raw sex or when you have sex
Whoa.
with a condom?
Whoa, this guy.
Whoa.
This guy.
Okay.
Well, hold on.
Let me
the
sit
shot.
up.
Hold on.
Let me sit up. That's a good question.
I
That's
feel like
There's a difference.
I definitely feel like there's. A
Let me
difference.
say this.
I feel like when we
If you raw that thing,
We in there. We locked in. We
Yeah.
supposed to be locked in.
it's some crazy
So, yeah,
coming
it
with
is.
that shit.
and that's
It's a
why I
difference.
asked.
It's
That's
a
why I
difference.
asked because some girls say or like how you said they'll be like all dick is toxic dick. I feel like 9 times out of 10, if I act toxic, it's cause I'm fucking you raw. That's just me. If I'm fucking you with a condom, 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna push the issue. I'm gonna just let you do what you do. But if we're fucking raw, I just feel like there is a lot of connections.
So what
But
I'm
that's facts though.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
facts, but
but that's the way that works though. Like
Yeah,
what I'm
like-
taking chemicals and
what I'm taking from that is these bitches say all raw. I mean all good dick is
It's
toxic
raw.
is
It's
fucking raw.
Exactly.
All
'Cause
these, she
I
fucking
just
all these
feel
niggas
like-
raw. That's what
Well,
you
that mean a lot of bitches is fucking raw.
And
Well,
that's
yeah.
That's what I'm saying,
that's
like-
the point I'm trying to make. That's
Somebody
why I
know.
asked her, do she feel like it's a difference? Because some
Oh, it's a
girls
difference.
some girls might say, oh, it ain't no difference, I just feel like they're regardless. But me personally, I feel like if we having sex raw, that's where we draw the line. bitch.
And see, that's why they refer to it as toxic dick right there.
Yeah. I feel like there's definitely a difference with that.
Go ahead.
These
What
niggas.
else? What you about to say?
Oh, so right. I mean, might as well. We done made it through the camera at this point.
Go ahead. Go ahead, big old. You good, man? You gotta play.
Yeah, come on, man. Yeah. The question I was finna ask before it got way to raw dick.
Yeah, it was raw dick.
That was just a question about the toxic. That's
that was a good
Well,
question.
first off, before I ask my question, I want to make a statement about the raw dick part. It's biologically proven that like when you fuck a female raw, y'all exchanging chromosomes.
Yeah,
So you
okay.
so you have more tie to that person chemically. So that's why y'all get to flipping when that nigga done just fucked you raw for the past 2 months. Say I don't want to talk to you no more.
Well, I ain't never had that happen, but
Okay. So my question, because she ain't never been fucked raw and left.
No, I'm saying like he never just came and was like, I don't want to fuck with you no more. It never happened like that.
Well, niggas
It's-
don't do that anyway, so
What you mean?
Just be real about the
He
situation.
might just have a
Oh yeah, I got what you said. So my question is there a comfortable, manageable or good amount of toxicity? Can there be just enough?
No.
Or is it all
I feel like
downhill?
If you
I feel
want
like I feel like there's levels to it. I feel like some relationships are better
wanna hear
toxic.
how they feel.
I don't know. I feel like some relationships
No,
are better
talk.
toxic regularly. I don't know. I just feel like some people wouldn't be as locked in as they are if they wasn't toxic to each other. Like, I know a couple toxic ass couples, but I know if they was just on some regular shit, they probably wouldn't even be together. Like they're together because they're toxic.
I get what you're saying.
Not
but
saying it's a
that
good
shit-
thing,
That
but
shit bad. That shit.
yeah, I
horrible.
wouldn't want my relationship to be toxic. I'm a love bird for real. I know I can get toxic. That's why I always try to find somebody who levels me out. Like the person I talk to right now, he's so sweet. Like he just made me want to be a whole nother bitch.
She finna
But-
run.
She finna run that nigga
run this nigga
Acapulco
into the
out there.
dirt.
he ain't gonna
She
be
don't
sweet
even
no
know.
more.
She don't even know
Like,
what he
90
got his
Fiancé
fucking
is
hand. This nigga don't know what he got his hands in. Like my nigga, if you watching, watch her.
But no, no. There's no levels. There's no minimum amount. There's no sweet zone, whatever you want to call it. No,
No.
No.
Okay.
because when you're toxic, you act out of emotion.
Hurry up, take it.
You know what I'm saying? So you're not supposed to act out of emotion.
Thanks.
So that's
A
all
lot
that
of
is.
people do though.
Yeah, and that's
So do you
That's
feel like
because-
do you feel like anybody who acts out of emotion is toxic?
Yes, because most people that act out of emotion can't communicate.
that is a fact. But it depends on the situation. What you would mean come out of emotion? If it's just
Yeah,
some
'cause
little
sometime-
shit, if it's some little shit and you acting all emotional over the trash ain't been taken out of some random shit like that, something small.
Is that toxic?
Yeah, that's toxic.
Yep, but
But
yeah.
if it's some real like you lost somebody type shit and you're in shambles, that's different. You know what I mean? That's different. Like that's totally two different aspects. And that I understand. I understand you being emotional and being emotional for a long time versus I'm just mad because shit you left this on the floor.
All right. I got a question about the whole losing somebody thing. So say for instance, somebody in your family passed, Lord forbid. Say somebody in your family passed and your significant other is, how can I say, like everything they doing basically just irritating you just because of what you're going through. Does that make you toxic for like lashing out all the time?
no, that just means you don't know how
That
to.
means you're grieving.
You're grieving and you don't know how to display your emotions appropriately.
But like, how do you feel like your significant other should handle that? Because I feel like even though you're grieving and going through things, you still understand right from wrong.
But a good partner will understand that it's grieving.
But
and
can we
and
be
tread
real?
lightly?
But I
with
mean,
you.
lashing
Can
out
we
like
I'm saying, but
real?
they'll let. what you mean?
physically hitting or
Oh no.
But I was finna say, but can we be real? In that
just
instance,
digging
you
deep.
can't always, like, you want them to understand what you're going through,
Mm-hmm.
but they can't understand what you're going through, and you can't understand how they feeling dealing with you.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, when they say you can't determine everybody's reactions to your actions,
Mm-hmm.
that's one of them things. So, like, sometimes people gonna react how they do. Say, that happened to you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like the motherfucker response for like a week. Maybe he gonna come back and process the fact that he gotta apologize.
Mm-hmm.
He did some fucked up ass shit knowing what you was going through, but he didn't realize that at
the
that
time,
moment
yeah.
because you're being very much difficult to me and I'm not used to this.
Yeah.
This shit hard for me just like it's hard for you. The shit is hard. Like a relationship is hard. Even having a baby, shit just like death, having a baby gonna be hard. So shit just be hard. And sometimes we gotta put our shoes, put your shoe on, I'll put mine on. We gonna switch shoes sometime. I'm gonna wear yours, you gonna wear mine.
Yeah, so like how you said about the emotion, there are different aspects to it. Because a lot of people 90% of people work off emotion anyway. It's how you handle those emotions and how you process them. If you just fighting in the middle of the street type shit, nah. So
Lashing
I
out.
say zero. It's no even, no sweet zone for that shit. Because even if you have a little bit, it's gonna turn into a lot. Because all that shit gonna do is grow unchecked.
So when it comes to man, my question is, anybody can really answer. Is it more so his intentions is to be toxic, or is it a lot of times he hasn't matured to a point where he can differentiate the difference between.
That's a
who he
good
is.
question.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think a lot of times my toxicity didn't come from purpose. It came from I'm just young and dumb, and I really don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I really don't know the effect that I'm having until I'm an adult and I look back like, damn, I really fucked some people's lives up. But I think that wasn't purposely though. Like it was just I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. I'm not really worried about the next motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of times women are messing with men who are adults physically, but not adults mentally.
Yeah, you're right.
They men, but they not men
And
yet.
see,
you know
that's
what I'm
why
saying?
I don't like the home
I've
is
had a
what
few of
that's
those.
why I like home is what a heart is, because you need more than love to like
Oh
be
yeah,
with
yeah. Love
somebody.
ain't gonna keep you.
So
Love will help.
home is really where the mind is. Home is really where your comfort zone is outside of your heart. Cause you can love the fuck out of somebody and not want to go to your mama house when you're going through some shit. For real.
When you said the mama part, that made me really think that like a lot of times women, y'all got a lot of toxic traits, but this is the part I don't like. Is when y'all arguing with a nigga or y'all not seeing eye to eye, not y'all personally, that y'all gonna tell y'all family members.
I learned to stop doing
Learn to
that.
And
stop
then-
doing it.
Yeah.
Y'all get over it and me and you good, but then your mama
Everybody
hate me.
Looking at, that's why I learned to stop
she
doing
ain't
that.
got over it just because you didn't got over it.
Yeah, facts. That's
You
why I
see what I'm
that's why I learned to stop doing that. I did that shit like when I was younger. I used to tell my mama everything, and I just learned like stop doing that shit. It's not okay. It's really not okay because us in our toxic ways will continuously take a man back knowing the shit that we go through, knowing
Or
that
just say it.
he's verbally abusive or physically abusive, and that's the shit that we choose to put up with.
You done
So,
made 5 phone calls talking shit about this nigga. And you
Yeah,
finna-
like,
he
you-
coming back in 2 days.
Yeah, you consistently,
You coming back
consistently
that night.
breaking up and getting back with the same person, and then involving your family, your brothers, your uncles, your
I don't want
mama,
to be
your
this
sisters.
nigga friend.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about him. Hey, you give a fuck about him. They give a fuck about you.
He not
You get what I'm
fucking me.
saying? Exactly. So their feelings are not towards him. They don't give a fuck about how he feel. They don't give a fuck about who he is in real
must got
life.
somebody beat up or something.
Yeah, and then they only hearing your side.
Nah, there was a situation where I was in Seattle and I was on the phone with my significant other, but I ended up telling my uncle some shit that he did. So while I was on the phone, like I'm on the phone with my boyfriend at the time, and my uncle's like, "Oh, that's that bitch ass nigga," like, and I'm like, "Oh, oh."
And let's be
Yeah,
real,
that's
you supposed to
spicy.
be a man, so I can't tell you don't say shit. I'm gonna tell you only so many times, and then y'all on your own with that.
Just keep that shit to yourselves unless y'all absolutely done.
I agree.
That's my 2 cents. If you're dealing with a nigga and you don't know if you're gonna not be dealing with the nigga, don't tell nobody.
I agree.
I mean, you can tell your homeboy, your homegirl, they know
Not
you ain't.
even them
But-
though.
but I'm saying-
Not
Kill a
even
group
them.
chat.
Well, I'm a
yeah,
be
yeah,
real.
yeah.
Well, I
But
know
I'm
it
saying,
depends on
but
your
I'm saying,
friend. It depends on your friends.
but I'm saying they know you not going no motherfucking well. But
If they really your friends, that's exactly what it is. They supposed to know you're not going nowhere.
But your uncle, your grandma, your mama, your sister, your brother,
Yeah.
they don't know you not going nowhere.
Yeah.
Some friends are not good friends with certain shit, with
Yeah.
certain
Oh
information.
yeah, you gotta know who you can tell.
Yeah. You got
know who
certain
can
friends
tell.
for everything. You should have a friend that you tell your business to, a friend that you go party with, a friend that you know. Yes. There's a
You can
specific
find a
friend for
that you can
everything.
do all that with, because you have that mix of friends and what.
You talking to a
especially women.
female, so
One friend gonna
Well,
be hating
you
on the
talking
other
to a
friend.
female, so
It's
Oh, yeah,
different
yeah.
for us. I feel like
Because men don't do that. Men,
Yeah, we don't give a
But
fuck.
that's what I'm
don't.
saying.
I know I can't
It's
tell that
about,
nigga
like,
that, but that's still my boy.
It's different. It's the difference between female friendships and male
yeah,
friendships.
that's what
Y'all
I'm
could
saying.
probably pick one dude and do everything. You can't do that with girls. It's different. I just was
New
talking. I
friends
was just
every
talking
year.
about. Yeah, I was just talking about this with somebody. Like, I'm starting to notice like a lot of the because I ain't really just had friends, but like I'm starting to see like when I'm in my friendships, there's always a catch-22 in these friendships. Like they start off weird, like. They be thinking I'm supposed to be their boyfriend or I'm supposed to do this or I'm obligated to do this. And it's like, we're friends. You get what I'm saying? I'm not your mama. I'm not your daddy. I'm not obligated to do this
Your
and that.
keeper.
And then that's what keeps, that's what starts, that's what starts the fall outs. That's why most females fall out because the position and the place that friends hold is not understood no more. Like a motherfucker always feel like somebody's obligated to do something when at the end of the day, we're just friends. And if
Y'all might just have different understandings of what a friendship is.
And that could be something too, but at that point, if I feel like if I made you feel away, come to me and talk to me. A lot of girls don't do that. They rather put you on Front Street to try to embarrass you or make you seem as this bad person when it's like, I'm not a bad person. All you had to do was come and talk to me.
Let me tell you the difference of a man friendship and a female friendship. Female get in the group chat like, bitch, I went to his house last night. Everybody in the group chat asks questions, what happened? What y'all do?
Yeah.
And y'all gonna list that shit out. This is a man group chat. Say, bro, I fell into some pussy last night. She was bad? Yeah. She got some friends? Yeah. In a conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah.
Nah, but see, and that's another thing too. Like a lot of females, they don't learn they friends. They jump into friendships thinking that everybody they friend, and that was me. That's still me. I'm still learning. Like, stop telling your business. Not everybody means good for you, whether they call themselves your friend or not. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you'll jump in the group chat and be like, oh yeah, I just went to that nigga house, and everybody asking questions. But them bitches asking questions to see if they can go get that. Or if, you feel me? Like, intentions might not be pure, and that's what starts them fall like.
So that's why niggas don't do that.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why when you was like, find one friend, you got to have a friend for everything, because not every bitch is the same.
Because they describe a nigga.
Everything.
Put the nigga picture in the chat and everything. A nigga only gonna put a chick picture in the chat if she for the team.
If he just fucking on
It's hella dicks in the group chat. I'm gonna be real with you.
What?
I ain't even in no group chat. I ain't gonna lie.
Dicks.
Dicks in group chats?
Oh, yeah.
In mine, yeah.
Whoa. Time out. Whoa.
The dick pics for everybody. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
So in your group chat, y'all like swapping dick pics like Pokemon cards.
And not the ones that we fucking either.
Y'all ain't gonna like
People
dick pics all the time.
what?
Niggas offer unsolicited dick pics all
Nah,
the
facts.
day.
I got so many in my DM. I can show you.
I
Right
just
now.
scroll.
No,
I know you don't want to see it, but I'm saying like that's how it be. Like you'll just wake up to
a good morning.
a good morning, and then you click on it, and it's tap this to unreleased
morning,
picture.
what?
And when you click on the picture,
That nigga relieving himself.
unreveal that motherfucker. Because when somebody send you a message and you don't follow, or if you don't follow them,
We have to screen it first.
yeah, you have to click on it, and when you click on it, that's when it'll unreveal what it actually is. It'll have like a blur, like to where you can't see nothing. So you don't know what you're getting yourself into for real. You just click on it and boom. Then
This is important. I just want to ask. In a day, how many dick pics y'all get? I just need to know how disgusting niggas are.
I'm gonna say
how
like
many
3 or 4.
dick pics are you getting in a day?
I'm gonna say 3 or 4 for sure.
In a day?
In a day.
Danny, in a day.
Every day.
Every day. I get about
How many times a week?
3 times.
3 times,
7.
yeah.
Every day?
Nah, facts. Only for the simple fact that my page is unprivate, so I get like a lot of people that don't know me, or
But I'm saying
I get celebrities that
you
repost
saying
my
it's
pictures.
Unprivate. It's not.
Yeah, my
private.
page
Oh,
isn't private,
okay.
so anybody can come just do whatever on my page. Really,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they can come
You
watch
said
my
that shit,
story.
yeah.
They can come send me photos, pictures, whatever they want to do. Like I get randoms all the time, so it's like I don't know.
Danny.
I'm gonna say probably about. I'm gonna say I know I get at least 2 or 3 good ones. Not good ones, but like
Good ones.
I know niggas gonna send one. No, I just know niggas gonna send one.
This one.
It's like having what's that app called where you
Tinder.
Yeah, that shit where you swipe,
Oh,
you
black-
press the check,
Yeah,
or
something
press
like
the X if you don't.
So not good, but it's just period. How many do you get?
about 4 to 6 a week sometimes.
Oh,
It's a lot. I'm telling you, like.
It might not. It don't always be that
women ain't
many.
just out here selling pussy.
Oh, I got this girl right now. She think I like
Yes.
girls. I never responded to her. I never responded to her.
Yes,
She
they
think I like
are.
girls.
Oh, so
this
y'all
girl be
getting
saying,
them.
yeah.
No.
No,
not getting them.
no, niggas be in the DMs trying to buy pictures and videos.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Oh yeah. When my page got hacked, oh
Yeah.
my god, it went.
That's
if
the
I
reason
ever
why.
started OnlyFans,
That's why I wasn't fucking with OnlyFans because you can put your pricing different from selling videos to OnlyFans. So that's why I didn't know if I wanted to do
So
OnlyFans.
random niggas is coming in.
Some of them, yeah.
I could pull
Not
up a
all
DM
of
right
them.
now where this nigga is begging,
Random niggas is coming in the DM
Trying to get.
trying to buy
trying
pictures.
to pay for pussy pics.
Yes, facts. Or just a regular booty pic. Like I got a nigga right
And
now.
what are the prices they throwing out here?
Bro be like, I send you 25 right now or 50. If I say
he got 30 OnlyFans subscriptions, nigga.
That's why I said
But
I
he
don't
was
be
one of
wanting
the
to do
ones when my
OnlyFans.
page got hacked and they was selling my pictures and shit. He was one of the ones that bought. So I mean, I guess.
So let me ask you a
Nigga
question.
paid me $150 for a video.
Completely. Wait, what?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
come off bread. I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga paid me $150 for a video.
They pay for FaceTime
Oh, just
calls.
me by
all of that.
myself.
Okay, let me just, because I need that shit. Because I don't know what the fuck this. So
I have not slid in no DM.
No, I'm not finna
I'm
ask you.
not offering no money. I
I'm not-
got 25
I'm
for
not
you.
finna ask
No.
you that.
Oh, too
I'm just
bad.
saying. So niggas really out here just like buying pics, like.
OnlyFans is a thing.
But like, I thought it was just like for like.
No.
Let me be honest. I thought it for like, just like lame geek ass niggas.
If Iggy Azalea made 300,000 in a day,
Oh God.
my nigga, that shit is real.
So
353,000.
so am I fucked up because I'm not offering nothing.
Look, sometimes it be the curiosity of the mind because when he said Iggy Azalea, I'm like, what she be doing on there? Because I know what I see her do on stage, so I'm like,
I
now.
Definitely curiosity.
But I'm saying,
Yeah, so
so
that's-
no
yeah.
doubt.
But I
She busting it
but
open.
I don't want to see. I
Fucking
don't
Ruby
give a
Rose
fuck.
made her first meal off of a regular photo with clothes on her OnlyFans
I
that she
got
posted.
what you saying. I'm just saying I never been one of them niggas like I got this 30, I got
A
this
lot of
25.
niggas
Let me get
are,
a
though.
picture.
Let me get
lot
a
of niggas are,
picture.
though. And it's crazy though, because when my
Bitch,
page,
I don't want no picture.
No, it's funny though, because when my page got hacked and they was buying shit, like a lot of niggas wasn't trying to buy content. They was asking how much for a meetup. So it's like,
Oh, niggas paying for pussy.
yeah. I can still pull up all the DMs.
That nigga send your address to the Mustang Inn.
Mirrors out the city.
I don't lie,
Hey.
I could have got a couple niggas thing.
I
no
want.
cap.
I want to. I've never
Y'all
done
tryna
this before.
pay for meetups
I,
and shit.
I want to apologize for all niggas. I just want to apologize because I didn't know.
No, they're sluts.
Apparently I didn't know it was this slutty in y'all DMs. I had no earthly I fucking did that you getting 3 dicks a day for 7 days
I
a
can
week.
show you.
Stop offering to show me.
Nobody want to see that shit. Continue, man.
I can show
I just
you.
want to apologize because I guess I grew up in the beginning of the internet era. So for me, it's like porn is free.
Yes.
The good porn not free no more.
Shit.
All porn is free.
Send me a link.
All fuck.
Shit.
All shit is not free.
It is.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like when I hear niggas is paying for pictures, I'm like, but my nigga, you could like went to a website and watched as much naked as you wanted. Like, it's not making
that
sense.
specific
What-
person.
What niggas doing, they want to see that one person. So they
Yeah,
paying for
it be that
one person.
specific
That's all it is.
person.
That's why they spending their money.
Yeah, because
I
I
had
had
one
no
nigga try
dudes
to-
wanted to buy pictures. Oh, well, I can't say pictures, videos of you getting fucked by somebody else, but they do.
I got niggas trying to pay just to give head, like on some.
So
Tryna pay
pay to
you.
give you head
Yeah.
And that's insane.
and paying you to send a video of you fucking somebody else. Okay, you can take over. Vic. I don't know where we are.
Why we not making money? What's going on?
Yeah, like the game is different, bro.
Yeah, it's totally different.
It's-
But
But what's the but?
well, it's really not a but. It's an add-on.
Okay.
These niggas is like how you said. Them niggas ain't get pussy in high school. Them niggas ain't get pussy growing up.
Right.
They got money now. It's like
Right.
shit. I'll buy it.
Hey, yeah.
So
I
it's
got
not
one-
even like a toxic person. Like this whole culture is just like
The whole culture
Yeah.
full of just
Toxic.
The whole culture-
toxicity. Like they,
So
There's
the
this
whole
one
culture-
dude that I gave my number to at the club that I worked at right here across the street, and he like pissed me off, so I like just been ignoring him. Like he just texts me like almost every other day, like, hey, what you doing? But some of the text messages would be like, how much the fuck? You free to fuck? I got this amount for you. Let's fuck. Like,
This new shit I call the CCC.
how many C's is that?
3.
Okay, the CCC. I feel like
The
I did too
culture
many
is
C's.
clout and cap. That's all it is. Everybody chasing clout and everybody talking cap. Nigga say he got this, he got that, but this nigga gonna spend $150 a month on OnlyFans. Every nigga you see or
a lot
out
of
here
women
showing
have,
off.
but a lot of women have made it to where they're not doing anything unless you have money. Like a lot of these relationships are based
Clout.
off money. So
Cap. If you got the clout, you get what you want.
So
At
you
this
have-
point, you don't even have to have money. You can scam a nigga. You scam a nigga out of money. You can scam a nigga out of clout.
I don't like the way you saying it,
Just
B.
be honest with you. An old man told me one time, bro, if you act like you the shit, people think you the shit, therefore you are the shit.
I don't think that worked today.
That shit still work. That shit still work.
I don't know, B.
That shit still work.
Well, I guess if you can finesse it, like if you can make it look like that online.
That's what everybody doing. This nigga's going bankrupt on Instagram trying to show out.
You know
Like
what?
the nigga that own what's the motherfucking restaurant? What's the restaurant?
What
What's the
restaurant? What restaurant?
The one went to the other way.
Drunken Corner.
Drunken Corner. right?
The one you said you didn't like.
They said they
Yeah.
just moved that to 1960.
That whole closed down because the nigga ran off for $800,000.
Who?
The owner.
Oh, he just grabbed the money and was out.
Yeah, they
Right
said
on.
he owed vendors and
Yeah, he
some
owed
more
vendors
for
and shit.
food.
So that
But
nigga
the
was
same
chasing.
thing
He
just came out
finessing.
about turkey leg hood.
Yeah. But we ain't gonna bring them up.
Oh.
I was just gonna say, I watched this thing with this young lady. First of all, it's the first time I ever heard it. She says it's this guy that she liked. He a big YouTuber, a big content creator. She flew this nigga out last week. They talked for a couple of days. She flew him out. I'm like, okay, women out here flying niggas out. She said he came over real sweet. They didn't have sex or nothing. They watched movies, they drank, they laughed, had fire conversation. She went to sleep.
He robbed her ass.
Robbed her fucking blind, nigga. Stole her rollies,
He do that.
everything.
That's his MO.
Everything. And was gone the next day. I'm like,
Here, YouTube.
yes.
I would've found
She
that
showed his
nigga.
pictures and everything.
I would have found
Just
that
like
nigga.
the Tender Down and Dash dude.
The who?
The Tender Down and Dash dude.
Tinder.
Tender Donnie
He'll get a
Dash.
date
Okay.
off of Tinder,
Okay.
go on a date,
Uh-huh.
eat, and I'll be right back to the bathroom and leave. And leave her
Nigga
with the
eating
bill.
for free.
And you can't find no nigga like
Oh,
that.
that's wild.
He on Tinder,
Yeah.
you can't find
That's what I'm
him.
saying. Nigga, you talking about if you can finesse it. Niggas doing this shit on the regular.
Yeah, no, I would have wouldn't have found dude.
I'm doing the wrong thing with my life. Apparently, I'm doing the wrong shit.
Y'all put me on some shit.
I never. God damn. And niggas, they haven't got hooked to the game that it's just
Yeah,
what
that
this
shit was
nigga
on the
do.
news, bro.
It was.
He did so many people like that in this one city that shit ended up on the news. They put a nigga picture on the news and everything. You know what he did? Went to another city. Like, come on, man.
Okay. Fuck this. Look, Daddy, what have you learned today, bro?
Lord Jesus, what have I learned today? Nothing.
I
What?
just said nothing.
You learned nothing about toxicity.
I ain't gonna lie. Some of the stuff that we talked about is kind of the shit that I be working on. Cause like accountability, like she said.
You working on accountability for yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because shit, the toxic come on both sides, literally. And the toxic, I can't say it start with a man, but sometimes his lead is what leads you into toxicity. Whatever,
I'm
trying to do the
toxicity.
same thing.
First of
Yeah.
all, that was very well said. I'm gonna touch upon that, but that was very well said.
Thank you.
Because you expecting a man to lead, and if he's leading with that, you just follow.
So it
his
make
lead
me,
because he's supposed to be the leader.
it make me give you that.
Bro, that's big shit.
That is.
I've
But
never
I have
thought
something-
about that.
I have something to say about that though.
Please say.
Just like I said
Oh, my
earlier,
God.
If there's a sign of toxicity, right? If you say toxic, do not enter, are you going in that door?
Well, see, I'm speaking on
depends.
toxic from like an aspect where you don't portray toxic in the beginning. That's also considered toxic.
Yeah.
too.
But not
We play
only that,
roles.
it's the fact that
because
when-
you didn't tell me.
when you meet a man, you like a man for certain qualities. One of those qualities
Yeah.
is you believe him to be a leader, and so you're following his lead. If he's leading you down the road of toxicity or bad shit or shit that doesn't mean well for you, that's a man thing. That's not a you thing. That's a my fault.
It's
thing.
what I follow. It's my
But I'm
reaction
saying
to follow.
you're
So,
you're
yeah.
following the leader, and so I gotta take more accountability for mankind and say it's our fault. A little bit of
But
this is our fault.
Equal. It's equal.
I gotta say 70-30.
I say
I didn't
50.
believe that till she said it the way she said. It gotta be 70-30.
It's not.
Cause we men, we run this shit. Like we gotta
But
have
who-
more
Some women
hold on,
go
who,
into.
who takes care of you?
women.
No.
What you
You,
mean?
as you as a person,
Yeah.
who well-being, your well-being is in whose hands?
Mine.
That's why
A
I say
man.
it's 50-50.
A man.
So hold on, this is why I say this. If you step into a relationship, right, everything good, toxic shit start happening, you start recognizing toxic shit or whatever, who is it on to get out of that or to not allow toxic shit in your relationship?
It's on the female, but we all know you just don't get up and pack away. Yeah, you don't just get up and move
A nigga can
around.
really like gaslight, smoking mirrors, and really like finesse it where she don't know until the end or till she in the middle of that shit.
Or
It's
she
like,
can,
fuck.
she
yeah,
can.
I understand that. I
She
understand
can
that.
leave, and the nigga
I understand
gonna do
that.
the
So,
same
like-
shit to get her back.
The deceivery can be there. I give you that. You know what I'm saying? Once you recognize it and you're like, oh, I don't want this, who is that on to get out of that? You gonna still follow that person?
No, I think
That's-
that's when it go crazy. I think that's when they get to losing.
But that's why I said what I said.
I think once they figure it out, they're like, oh, this is not the right road. That's when they get the like breaking windows and slashing
I
tires.
feel like girls
so
gotta-
is that justified?
No, maybe. Maybe.
A hard maybe.
Maybe. It's a hard
That was-
maybe.
yeah,
It's a real hard because she might be justified. I don't think you should destroy people's property, but if like you didn't run up a wall and it's like she don't know how to like come back down like safely, like it may be a hard
Can I tell
maybe.
you
So you lean in, so it's justified.
Can I tell you something? I'm gonna tell you, when I speak on toxic, I speak on this kind of toxic, right? A nigga did some shit that shouldn't have been done. We stopped fucking with each other, but mentally I was fucked up behind it, right? I went to pop this nigga tires twice, key one side of his car. But I'm gonna tell you the toxic, and I did, but I'm gonna tell you the toxic part about it is this nigga will still try to hit me up till this day. So that's why I feel like that's where it be toxic at, because you still hit me up doing the shit that I did. I did that shit because I really wasn't trying to come back from it. You know what I'm saying? Like when they say burn a bridge, you make sure you ain't coming back on that motherfucker. That was one of them times. But it was just like you knew the shit that you was doing wasn't right in the beginning. So the shit that I did, you ain't really had no real reaction to it because you been giving toxic energy. You just didn't think I was gonna be the one to, you know what I'm saying, realize it and figure out how to get out of it. Because I ain't never been one to just be able, if I fuck with you, to just get up and be like, all right, I'm done. I even in my head, you know how females stop having sex, stop cooking your meals and shit, like they say they be planning their exit.
Yeah.
Like that's always been me, because I have to be able to emotionally detach, because me leaving gonna be pointless if I'm still emotionally attached to the person that I'm leaving. So
hold on. I ain't have my hearing aids cut up that loud. So you said he hit you back up to fuck with
After
you
you
again?
popped his tires twice.
yeah,
So I got a question. So did y'all have like an on and off type relationship?
never. When I was with him, we was like locked in, like.
And that's the first time
moved
y'all
in
stopped
and
talking, and
everything.
then he reached. Okay.
After the tires in the car.
I had
and
a
shit.
hard maybe, but then I also remember what I tell people all the time. I don't believe in what I call slanging mud. Like if me and you ain't together, I'm not finna talk bad about you. I'm not finna destroy your shit. I'm not finna bleach your clothes. Like if we through, we just through, bro. Like
So you're
I
not
really don't
with the
believe
maybe.
in that shit. Cause I'ma just leave. Like I'm not into fucking your shit up. Like what I'm gonna get out of fucking your shit up?
Well, when I said that, I wasn't talking about on the man side. I'm talking about on the female side. So she got drugged through this toxic relationship. She finally found out it was toxic. Is she justified?
I'm hard maybe in her. And I may be giving her too much leeway. And I usually don't give women leeway. I don't know what's happening right now. But
It's really a stuck in the middle kind of situation.
because I can think about situations where like if she popped my tires or fucked my shit up,
You
like
deserve
and
it sometimes.
Like now I'll be like, yeah, I probably deserve that shit.
Because
She probably should have did
let's
worse.
be
You know what
real,
I'm saying? Like,
it ain't too many other ways that women can hurt a man besides like.
financially.
Yeah, like the shit that they
Material
they don't work hard for, because I can't say we don't work hard for our shit, you know, women wise, but it's just like y'all response is different
We
for
value
y'all
certain
shit.
shit different,
Yeah.
yeah.
Versus that's why bitches be on the internet fucking up PlayStations, because I couldn't hurt you from shit that I said, me crying or nothing. That shit didn't bother you. I got you. I'm finna hit you where it hurt. I want you to feel how I feel. So that's why it's like a 50-50 thing, because of course you ain't supposed to be fucking doing that. Bitch done dropped glitter all over their apartment before she moved out there, bitch. You know, that's hard as fuck
I'm
to
gonna
get
burn
out.
that bitch down after that.
Yeah, it's hard as fuck to get out. So, but it's just like, well,
Glitter,
I
glitter.
found you with another bitch. I want you to hurt. I can't tell you I'm hurting. I could go fuck another nigga, but I don't even think you give a fuck. So, you know, fuck your shit up.
What did you learn? And first off, before you tell me what you learned, you've been speaking great today. I love new sweetie. I love don't argue, not high,
don't do
sweetie.
that.
She's great. She's very intelligent. All right, now tell me what you learned.
I'm not gonna say I learned anything, but I think that I've learned different outlooks on the topic. Like how she was saying she believes that 1 out of 10 dicks is toxic. Like I just like to hear other people's perspectives, and how like y'all came in and was like just
Nah, for real. Because as
Nah,
women,
but it's just
we
like-
be needing validation
Yeah,
sometimes
like,
that we not fucking crazy.
Sometimes you'll feel like you're misguided by a man, but at the end of the day, Me personally, I feel like it's all on us, and that's just me personally because I feel like
Why do you feel like it's on y'all?
only for the simple fact that yeah, man could lead you to do toxic shit. Yeah, you could feel like it's getting toxic, but I just feel like as women, you can't leave. Regardless of how you feel, if you emotionally detach, there's ways to get around that. I feel like we make a lot of excuses for ourselves, and
You hitting the nail on the head.
I just feel like we give ourselves a lot of excuses
I feel like
and
Sweetie being
reasons
mean
why. And reasons why we can't do certain things when really we're smart and we're strong as fuck, and there are multiple ways to get around that shit. So
And that's you
being
just said
mis-
strong as fuck was the key word, and that's
We're
exactly
strong
why
as fuck.
motherfuckers be sticking, trying to
On
stick
her
to
shit
some
today, on her
bullshit.
shit
though.
strong as fuck.
Shit
So
today.
I just be feeling like when a female be like, "Oh, he did this, so I'm gonna do this." Like I hear a lot of girls, "I'm gonna get my lick back." I'm not that type of bitch. I'm not that type of female. I'm not that type of woman. I will never get my lick back. My lick back.
Oh
is
no,
gonna
you're
be
getting your
leaving you
lick back.
alone.
Yeah, you getting your lick back
And
though.
we're gonna move on, and I'm gonna find better. And my lick back is gonna be you seeing me on an island with my new nigga bent the fuck over, licking a honey pack.
So what I've learned today, I learned that is different throughout the different ages and different places in people's lives. They view toxicity and the response to it differently.
Yeah, absolutely. Age matters.
Yeah, and a lot of niggas out here paying for OnlyFans or paying for pictures.
Which is weird.
A lot, and it's probably some niggas we know.
That's even weirder.
Definitely some niggas you know.
And I had one more thing I forgot.
Well, I know what I learned.
Go ahead.
If you ain't gonna stay, don't fuck her raw. Do not fuck her raw.
Do not.
It's gonna go left every time. That age matters. So let's be very cautious about what we're doing, because later on in life you're gonna be like, damn, I probably shouldn't have done that. They could have been the one, and I fucked it over by the way that I decided to behave. Also, give women a little bit more leeway. They do get a little crazy, but they were born to work with their emotions, and sometimes they don't know how to distinguish them, or better detach themselves from the situation.
Because that's the one thing we wasn't taught.
But I also want to say that niggas who buying pictures are weird. That's weird as fuck. But
don't be no hater. Keep buying
but I
pictures.
want to
Support
give
them.
I want to give
them
women their flowers, man. I appreciate y'all dealing with the bullshit from us being 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 in that era, trying to figure out what being a man was, and we were a little toxic, and now we've grown. So I appreciate y'all tuning in and staying with us as far as that, because we've changed now. We better men. So if y'all want to do y'all outros, go for it, man.
Shit. It's Max Zanny checking out, baby.
It's your girl, Iron Sweetie. We gone.
It's Vic for president, a.k.a. the street therapist. The polls are open.
And as always, it's your man A.O.B. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all tuning in each and every Wednesday. We want to thank Jake, the engineer, for stepping in last week. He did a phenomenal job. We appreciate Jake for last week stepping in when we couldn't step in, handling business, and doing a phenomenal show. We appreciate that. We appreciate studio headquarters giving us the space to be able to handle business. As always, we got Trent, the engineer. If you need anything shot, he can do it, and he does it well. Each and every Wednesday, new episodes at 7:30 on all platforms. Is Hypoghettocally Speaking podcast, and we love y'all. We see y'all next week. Y'all stay untoxic, my friends.
Hands in the thumb, split that shit.